The battlefield fractured in silence. In the instant, Carrera heard a voice that belonged to a grave. She turned anyway. A heartbeat earlier, Period's pressure had crushed the field beneath inevitability. Geld bled through shattered armor. Obella's commands carried strain beneath discipline. Gapta and Ranga hurled themselves into death over and over just to delay collapse. Every second narrowed toward extinction. Then Kondo stood behind Carrera like memory refusing burial. Calm, composed, smiling. "Hey there, didn't die after all, huh?" The words carried mockery, relief, and disbelief all at once. Carrera smirked faintly, though her eyes sharpened immediately. Illusions failed against instinct. She recognized him instantly, not merely his appearance, but his presence. Real, fleeting, dangerous. Kondo answered with the same dry confidence that defined him in life. "Thanks to how weak you are, I had to be summoned from the afterlife." The battlefield shifted the moment he arrived. Fear loosened its grip. Carrera's pride remained intact, yet survival finally outranked ego. That mattered. Earlier, she chased dominance. Now she chased victory. "I was just about to punch this guy out too." He accepted the lie without challenge because both of them understood its purpose. Pride preserved momentum. Momentum preserved resolve. "Good then, I'll help you if you'll let me." No speeches followed. No sentimental reunion emerged from the dead. Their connection thrived through understanding rather than emotion. Carrera accepted immediately because reality cornered them both. "Well, given the state I'm in, sure." That exchange revealed the deeper truth beneath the battle. Strength alone failed against Period. Adaptation decided survival. Every warrior on the field reached that conclusion separately. Carrera simply reached it last. Period dominated through escalation. Every passing moment amplified her advantage. Raw force turned space itself into a weapon, yet her greatest weakness emerged from the same power that elevated her beyond everyone else. Certainty. She believed victory already belonged to her. That arrogance blinded her to timing. Kondo recognized it immediately. "So what's your strategy?" Carrera asked. "You gonna beat her for me or what? Not even I could beat someone like that." The honesty mattered because false confidence would have killed them instantly. Kondo assessed battle like mathematics. Period exceeded him overwhelmingly in direct combat. Therefore, direct combat held zero value. But fortunately for us, her eyes are on everyone else. That line exposed the entire battlefield's hidden structure. Geld anchored Period's attention through refusal. Obella coordinated pressure with precision. Middray forced constant adaptation. Frey and Carillon harassed from range. Gapta and Ranga disrupted rhythm through reckless sacrifice. Individually, they lacked victory conditions. Together, they created distraction. Kondo transformed distraction into opportunity. If we can't win the normal way, we'll just have to use a hidden trick. Then he placed his hand over Carrera's. "You're gonna make me blush." "Quiet. Now's not the time." Humor briefly pierced despair, yet the scene carried something heavier underneath. Kondo transferred everything into the judgment bullet because he understood his existence had limits. His presence already faded. Time collapsed around him. Carrera felt it instantly. Power condensed with terrifying precision inside the golden gun. No wasted energy, no instability, only absolute execution. "So that's it. Your judgment bullet?" "Yes, I've put everything into it." That silence afterward carried mutual understanding. Kondo entrusted his final existence to Carrera's aim. She accepted responsibility without hesitation. "Right, I'm on it." Meanwhile, Period drifted toward frustration for the first time. Victory surrounded her, yet resistance continued. That contradiction enraged her more than damage ever could. Geld embodied the problem perfectly. He collapsed repeatedly beneath attacks powerful enough to annihilate armies, yet he kept rising. His stare remained fixed, unbroken. Period hated it because defiance challenged superiority more effectively than strength. "If anyone should be glaring like that, it's me." That thought exposed her instability. Period craved acknowledgement. Domination meant little without submission. Yet nobody submitted. Even broken bodies continued resisting her. Geld finally collapsed to his knees. "I can't stand up." Period smiled immediately. "He. Finally down, are you? I'll make sure to kill you last." Cruelty emerged naturally once certainty returned. She believed the battle finally reached its conclusion. Then instinct screamed. No breach appeared. No warning surfaced. Presence simply materialized inside her awareness. Impossible. Period turned and saw gold. Carrera stood with her arm raised. Beside her lingered Kondo's fading existence, like death granting one final lesson. Stop! Too late. The shot fired. Period vanished so completely that even thought failed to survive the impact. No drawn-out destruction followed. No final resistance emerged. Existence itself erased her instantly. That mattered because Period represented inevitability throughout the battle. Her death shattered psychological dominance across the entire field in a single moment. Zeranis understood the implications immediately. He sensed absence before confirmation arrived. Time to move on. Milim caught the shift in his tone instantly. Earlier, Zeranis operated with confidence because Period's evolution guaranteed long-term advantage. Her growth tilted probability toward him eventually. Now uncertainty returned. You're running? He almost laughed. Retreat carried practicality rather than shame. Zeranis understood something most warriors ignored. Survival preserved future victory. Pride destroyed it. Period's death destabilized more than morale. The barrier weakened alongside her disappearance. The battlefield itself threatened collapse. Risk multiplied rapidly. Milim recognized the same calculation. She still possessed greater power hidden beneath restraint. Something catastrophic, something uncontrollable, yet using it carried consequences beyond the current battle. If I use it, I won't stop. That realization restrained her more effectively than any enemy could. So she let him leave, not from mercy, from awareness. War rarely ends through decisive triumph. Sometimes it merely pauses before becoming worse. Carrera celebrated briefly because relief finally reached her body. Look, we won! Then she turned and found emptiness beside her. Kondo had vanished. The realization landed softly instead of violently because she already understood the truth. His return existed solely to deliver victory, nothing more. Still, her voice softened. Oh, I know. You got worried for me and rushed on over, right? The teasing concealed grief effectively enough for everyone except herself. Around them, exhaustion replaced desperation. Geld collapsed fully. Obella steadied him immediately. Middray exhaled disbelief. We won. Well done. Respect passed silently between survivors because shared suffering required no explanation. Then winter arrived. Milim sensed it first because overwhelming power recognizes overwhelming power instantly. No way. Are you? The world froze before the sentence finished. Ice consumed motion itself. Warriors transformed into statues mid-breath. Silence spread faster than fear. Velzard emerged untouched by urgency. Long time no see, Milim. Her calmness terrified the battlefield more than rage could have. Period radiated violence openly. Velzard radiated inevitability. Stop this blizzard at once. Velzard smiled instead. That smile carried complete confidence because she already understood the outcome. Frey reacted first. Strike Velzard down. She understood the command meant death. Middray understood too. Carillon accepted it immediately. Obella moved with prayer rather than hesitation. They chose Milim over survival. Carrera sighed faintly. No escape, huh? Still, she stepped forward beside them because retreat held zero meaning once comrades committed themselves completely. Velzard watched their assault almost affectionately. They attacked perfectly, timing aligned flawlessly. Coordination reached absolute synchronization. For one beautiful instant, unity surpassed fear entirely. It changed nothing. I'm glad. You were as strong as I thought, Ice answered them. 4 frozen statues remained where warriors once stood. Milim saw everything. The battlefield went silent around her rage. This won't stand. You took my friends away. The world trembled beneath her voice because grief amplified power more effectively than hatred ever could. Milim's restraint shattered completely. Horn blazing, wings spreading, aura darkening into catastrophe. Satinale awakened, power expanded endlessly, feeding upon emotion without limit. Velzard watched with distant amusement. I think it's the second time I've seen this. Then Milim spoke one final word, die. And for the first time since the battle began, even the heavens seemed afraid.